Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the Pastgen TV Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He hails from Vienna, Austria, and weighs in tonight at 256 pounds, Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gunther earning a shot at the title after defeating John Cena for a second time, and Gunther with a great opportunity here tonight, not only with an opportunity to gain the Pastgen television title, the most coveted belt in all of sport, he also has the opportunity to simultaneously be contracted to the WWE and hold the title on the PGW channel. Could be a historic first here tonight. But he has to go through this man, the new champion, and he's not going to give up that belt without a fight, that is for sure.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, hailing from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, and weighing in tonight at 250 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Pastgen television champion, Vampiro.
Well, Vampiro, it was triumphant scenes at Boxing Day Brawl. The previous champion, the Big Red Machine, came seemingly unstoppable, seemingly unbeatable. That was until he stepped into the ring with the Canadian Vampire, and Vampiro defying the odds on Boxing Day night to win that belt, that coveted Pastgen television title. He's really stepping into the deep end here with his first title defense. Normally, most champions face a fairly straightforward and easy challenge on the first title defense. Vampiro not taking the easy challenges. Gunther, a world-class athlete, one of the greatest wrestlers in the sport today. Vampiro really needs to be careful in this match, otherwise he could end up one of the shortest reigning Pastgen television champions in history. Vampiro primarily a striker, that's his strongest ability. You've got to believe if he can stay away from Gunther and use his striking ability, he's got a great chance in this match. If he ends up getting close, if he ends up letting Gunther grab hold of him and grapple, Vampiro may not have much of a chance, and a hip drop there from Gunther, and Gunther wasting no time. He wants to gain that Pastgen television title. He knows he's got to go through Vampiro, and he's going to have no problems doing that, as Vampiro now striking back with a few martial arts style kicks, and Gunther spinning him around, catching the foot, and a big boot right to the face. Gunther wants that title, that is for sure, as he just throws the Canadian Vampire across the ring. And now this is what we talked about with Gunther now taking Vampiro down, choking him. The grappling ability of this man far superior to that of our champions, that has to be said. Gunther's going to play to his strengths here and keeping Vampiro grounded at the moment and going to work on him. Pretty sound strategy now as Gunther sends him into the corner, comes running in, tries a clothesline. Vampiro sticking the elbow up and now takes him down. With a beautiful spinning heel kick, Vampiro firing back now. Beautiful strikes and a big kick to the face. This is what Vampiro's got to do, use that striking ability, and now he sends Gunther into the corner. Tries a move, nice reversal into a hammerlock by the big Austrian, and now comes behind him, my God. Thunderous German suplex by Gunther. Would have really rattled his brains, dropping Vampiro right in his head. And now Gunther maintaining control here with Vampiro down on the canvas, trying to snap that elbow joint using the armbar. This could be it. We could have a submission right here. But no, Vampiro somehow managing to find a way out of that submission maneuver. Nonetheless, Gunther still fighting away here, and Vampiro's really been struggling. Not a good first title defense thus far for the Canadian Vampire, as Gunther goes behind on a thunderous German suplex. Absolute dominance, that's what it's been thus far. The leg is hooked, the shoulders down. Very, very close there to getting a 3 count was Gunther. He can't believe the referee didn't make the 3 count there. Very, very close. He's on the right lines here. He can keep this onslaught up. Got to believe he's going to walk away the new champion, but look at Vampiro turning him round in the corner. Nice shoulder thrust to the midsection. Vampiro knows his title reign depends on a good performance here. Trying to turn it around as now Gunther gets to his feet. Vampiro plants his face right into the canvas. The Canadian Vampire will not quit, now perched on the top rope. Tries diving off with an elbow, but Gunther seeing that move coming, just stepping out of the way, and my God. A thunderous clothesline by Gunther. And now going for the cover, that could be enough. Referee very close to the count of 3 again, but somehow Vampiro just about managing to escape these pin attempts, just about managing to get the shoulder up in the nick of time, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it for much longer, as Gunther really dominant now with a belly-to-belly suplex. And Vampiro motionless face down in the centre of the ring. Gunther looking to take a big risk to put this match to bed once and for all. Tries a drop kick off the top. And Vampiro managing to duck out of the way. Now trying to launch a bit of a fight back, knocking Gunther to the outside. Vampiro determined here, and now dives over the top, my God. Vampiro diving right over the top, taking Gunther out like a missile, putting his own body on the line, and now ramming him right into the steel ring steps.
4.
Almost as if a switch has gone off in Vampiro's head.
5.
Things haven't been going well, maybe he knew it was time to do something, and maybe this is it now. Vampiro on the top row, but Gunther getting there first and just slamming him off. Or maybe his title reign will be over just as it's begun here, as Gunther trying to move. Vampiro slips behind though, and look at that German suplex of his arm with the bridge, the cover, the shoulders down. My God, that was close. Vampiro showing he can suplex just as well as Gunther can. And now a little bit of back and forth. Gunther trying to throw the chops. Vampiro blocking. Right hand. Kick to the ribs. And now a beautiful spinning heel kick as Vampiro tries to go up top once again. Dives off. Beautiful famouser. Beautiful move by Vampiro. Surprised he didn't go for the cover after that. But he will after this if he can nail it. The Vampiro spike. It's his finishing move out of nowhere. And Gunther has been defeated. Vampiro still your champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still the Pastgen Television Champion, Vampiro.
Well, there was a lot of drama, there was a lot of back and forth, but in the end, Vampiro with a great first title defense, defeating Gunther, something that John Cena couldn't do. He managed to do it here tonight, and that is why he is still your Pastgen Television Champion. You want some great created wrestlers in your game, but without going through the lengthy process of creating them yourself? Well, I can help you out with that. If you play on PS2 or PS2 emulator, I can create just for you a custom save data file and preload it with up to 30 created wrestlers that you have chosen. If you're interested, send me an email at pastgengamingemail@gmail.com. My email is linked on the main channel page, and I can also do this for the PSP, but on PSP I can only do save files for the European version of the game.